social media.
Sorry, what did you say?
It's not going to be
No,
platform.
even if
It's
you
just for
want
you.
even if you want to post, if you want me to post, I would not post because I don't want to see myself in some YouTube unless
All right.
unless something profound we are talking about.
Got it.
Yeah, this is just for my own stuff. So yeah,
Got it.
good to connect with you. Any information you give, we can go from there. How you came across me, why Airbnb, and all the.
Sure. I think I have
I'm assuming.
some background on. Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I'm assuming all the shit right now. What's going on with the U.S. I hope
Yeah.
everyone in your family and everybody is doing good.
No, it's very chaotic. It's all up in the air. We don't know who it's actually going to affect, right? So I guess probably in the weeks to come, maybe we'll get to know more. But let's see. I think we'll just take it as it comes. Um, but just to give you some background, Karthik, like the way I found the reason why I'm doing this. So first of all, I think I probably a month ago I had no idea that you could do short-term rentals where you don't own the property and perhaps just sublet it from sorry, just lease it out from someone and
Yeah,
then sublet it to
yeah,
someone else. I
yeah.
had no idea about that. So I moved to US in 2013. I came here for my master's, and for the last 10 years, I've been in New York itself. And I'm a business analyst basically for
Right.
an IT firm.
Nice.
And that's
In
the
New
daily
York.
routine that I have.
Whereabouts in New York, man? I lived in New York for almost 7 years.
Oh, is it? Amazing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you in like I'm assuming you might be in Brooklyn or something? Or
Right
or
now I'm in,
or
yeah, like,
probably Astoria, and maybe not Astoria, maybe if I maybe near Union Square or something, I don't know.
no, I'm actually around Manhattan
Wrong.
itself.
Oh, Union Square
But
is
my
in
wife,
Manhattan. Union Square is
what's
in
that?
Manhattan. Union Square is in
Yes.
Manhattan. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm close to Times Square, around 42nd Street.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
I've been here for the last 10 years. My wife
I
also
live,
here itself.
live on 34th Street, Herald Square. I don't know if you are
Oh, right.
Herald Towers.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's uh that's quite popular. Just give me one.
That's an epic place, bro. That's quite
Yeah, it is. It is.
great time there. Oh my God. That's like dream come true staying there.
It is. Fortunately, like I think my first job which was in New York.
Mhm.
And my wife also, she was there, but then she grew up in New York for a couple of years.
Yeah,
And then both of us ended up moving from Hyderabad back to New York, and we found jobs. So here we've been living as an architect. She works in New York City itself. So it's
right.
easy for her to commute. I work remote.
Yeah.
We found a decent deal on an apartment. It didn't make sense get a car or buy another house or like live far away and figure out commute and stuff. And we were young and we were like, as long as we can have like a decent lifestyle, let's live in a city, before we plan.
Right.
So yeah, so we've been here for quite some time.
Okay, great. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm glad you're doing good there. So you came to know about this just a month ago? Are you aware
Not
of
even a month ago,
you
Karthik,
know
like
about
about
it? You,
three.
I think you came to know about me a month ago, right? If I'm
I came to know about you along with the Airbnb whole STR be like a month ago, and I'll tell you how. So I have this friend, a junior who I've known since childhood.
yeah,
She is an Indian citizen. She is in India itself, and she came to visit New York.
right,
And then exploring business opportunities where she can make some money on the side apart from a regular job while she is in India.
right,
So she used to work with someone who used to manage Airbnbs, and she was the one who used to manage. So he used to own Airbnbs, and then she used to manage. So all the way from setting up the furniture, managing customers who are coming in and staying, dealing with any issues. So she basically used to do all of that management.
Mm.
And then realized that there's good potential to make some income on the side. She explained that to me, and then when she explained that to me, I was like, okay, this I think I have some time and bandwidth to spend apart from my work hours,
Mhm.
and my wife, we recently got her an H4 in EAD, and I've been exploring where we could set up something for her
Yeah.
where we can make some income on this. And the first person she mentioned on was your Instagram page. Hey,
Okay,
check this out. And she sent me yours, and you're the first person I was basically.
great.
And then my idea was I'll maybe partner with that friend of, but she was a little hesitant. Her father was basically like, no, don't directly because you're on B1, B2 visa. I don't want you to get into any trouble. And, so she backed out. So she said maybe she'll think about it like one, 2 months
See,
later and she'll come back to me.
sometimes people around crush your dreams, dude. He might be right, but the point
Yeah,
is, no one really asked her to do by herself. Being on
yeah.
B2, I think you can still partner up with somebody else who have.
Correct. Exactly what I proposed actually. I was like, my wife, she's on H4. She has,
Yeah,
you can set up an LLC.
correct.
You can partner, work with her, give, whatever investment you make, and then based on that partnership, even if I have to give you some money, I'll give you cash in India. That's
Great.
what I told her. I explained to her, but she was not comfortable. I think she doesn't fully understand the whole immigration system and stuff. She is trying to figure out a way that she can come set up this as a business over here. I said that's not possible. You
See,
either
I
have to do
always
it through an
tell
EB5 route
if
or
someone, I
you have
always
to get
tell
married.
people if somebody is hesitant to join in the business and they come back tomorrow and say, "Hey, listen, I might be interested. I changed my mind." I actually would tell you to drop them or reject them.
Correct.
You
Correct.
want to work with someone who is on board with you from the get-go. That's also what I teach with for my students and clients. Listen, there are landlords, few of them, who said no. They came back, yes, and thought about it. I was like, I backed out because I don't want to deal with somebody who's gonna give issues. The deal was good, but if landlord doesn't seem to be cool and gives me a little bit of bad vibes, I don't want to deal with it. All my
Right.
landlords stand up for me right now, except maybe few. They still would be there, but every landlord is very easy to work with, and all of them who I got from the beginning,
Right.
they were open to me doing Airbnb. It should be all clean slate.
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah,
100% agree
so,
with you on
but
that.
I also still would not recommend to work with somebody. You and your wife, I did it by myself. You and your
Right.
wife can do it with my support. I did it without anybody's support. Obviously, I learned from somebody else, but they're not that good at all. But I have, by trial and error and putting myself out there, I figured it out.
That's great. And that's exactly what we want to try and do.
See, what
We've
happened is
never,
I was also a little bit hesitant in the beginning when I joined a program as an I found a deal myself, and these guys don't even find a deal for yourself. But with me, if you work with me, I bring the deals for you. So I found the deal myself. I put together everything with the landlord and stuff, and I was like, maybe I should partner with someone. So they brought somebody on board who was part of that group, and she said she cannot invest, but she could help me with all the dynamics and management. And I was like, she's new to, and I was like, all right, let's get it going. Then after a couple days, I spoke to somebody else, and she said, "You should not be partnering with her. Why would you pay that much when she's new? She doesn't have experience. It's waste of money." I was like, you know what? I dropped her. Actually, that was a great decision, even though in the beginning I was hesitant. If you're ready to get into this and with my support, I think you should just stick with yourself because there are times I partner with someone just to help somebody and they
Mhm.
gave me a nightmare because they were not focused, they were not determined, they were not showing up, they were not helping. It becomes chaotic unless you
Right.
there should be a good chemistry between both. There are a couple of students
Right.
I'm working with them. There is a really good understanding between us. So
Oh,
if you get into something, not knowing them, not
mm,
figuring out if you gel with them rightly, it will become nightmare later.
right. No, you're absolutely right on that. I think this would perhaps be one of our first business ventures. We've never really explored anything. My wife, she's an engineer. designer, she's an architect. So she does like couple of side gigs, like if it's about furnishing someone's house, she knows a lot of retailers, so she has trade accounts with them. She gets discounted furnitures and stuff. So if it's like, doing any lightings, paintings, fixtures and stuff like that. So she's experience doing architect design years. Been
Great.
doing gig since she apart from a regular 9 to 5 job. But in the current situation, job uncertainty and inflation, all these things put together, and some of our debt, student debt, loans, credit card debt, and all of that put together, the cash flow that we have through our jobs is not sufficient for us.
Right.
So we're looking at alternative income streams now. We didn't want to take a chance, out her EAD. So now that she has her H4 in EAD, we just wanted to do it on a clean slate and perhaps, even today, if you ask me, I'm going to be very blunt with you and honest with you, Karthik, that if you ask what's the money that you've allocated to start getting into this business, I have zero funds right now.
Right.
But, I've been exploring ways. How is it that I can take like a business loan? Like, how can I perhaps a credit card and, raise some money out of that, or perhaps use a, 0% interest balance transfer card. So I've been exploring ways. So
Right.
ultimately, right, last 1 year has not been good for us. We've lost a lot of money. I've did a lot of trading and stocks and that. I think during I did in the after the elections, before around the time was when Trump was entered around that time, and I lost a lot of money. So we're trying to figure out ways how we can get some additional stream of income apart from jobs. And as it is, with this guy dropping bombs left, right, and center, we're not even sure how long we might be here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But I also think it could be a political gimmick. He may not really
things,
implement that. I think it's just giving America is bully, right? They
yeah,
bully
yeah,
other countries because they have
right,
the largest economy and most money. And he says India's friend, Modi's friend. I think he didn't like us putting so much tariffs on America.
right,
So he's
yeah,
trying to
you're
give
right.
back. He's trying to give back and say like, hey, don't fuck with us. We're gonna fuck really bad with you guys. But they're
You're
not.
absolutely. I
But it's,
think that's it's a way to twist Modi's arm
yeah,
indirectly. I think that's what is
think
happening.
Modi is the guy who is more like, I'm not bending my knees to you.
Yeah,
It's not like old India, it's new India. We can make
yeah,
our own decisions. We can give competition and stuff. But I think Trump is not liking it. So he's trying to affect us in some sort of way. So Modi is gonna come back and be probably work with him. I think this might change. It's only in the beginning right now. It's like too much pressure. He just wants to put too much pressure, I guess. I think he'll take a step
correct.
back after a week or few days once things
Right.
work it out between them. But don't worry, sometimes time will tell us what's the
Right.
situation. Right.
And luckily, my wife, she got her visa stamping done recently, so she's fine till 2027. I was supposed to go get stamped in November,
Oh,
and
wow.
now, yeah, I already booked my visa appointment slots and everything, and now I'm trying to like, wait it out and then plan my next steps.
Makes sense. So for with I have a friend, my student actually. He was doing
Hmm.
Airbnb on one property. It was successful. In the beginning, it was not, but suddenly we got amazing bookings. It changed the whole course of his game. And he was like, dude, I am successful now. I feel comfortable to open one more. But he used the profits he got for other things that he owes somebody. But he
Hmm.
said he took a business loan because he's excited to get second one successful as well. He actually took a business loan. So
Hmm.
I'm sure you could get a business loan. However, if you have to put the first month rent and the deposit, it has to be done through Zelle, or can you take out the cash? Is it possible to make the payment with that?
So I something, Karthik, and I'll see if I can maybe WhatsApp it to you. It's this platform where essentially you can use credit card, and on that they will that platform will help you send funds in an so they take a certain fee.
Can we do one
And
thing? Your voice keeps breaking up. So, yeah, go ahead now. I can hear you better now. Go ahead.
or I can try audio from my phone. Give me one
Yeah,
moment.
call me on the phone and we can link the video on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell me now.
Yeah, is this better?
Yeah, better.
Go ahead.
Where are you from in India?
I'm actually from Hyderabad, Karthik.
Yes,
Yes.
me
Yeah.
too.
Oh, you're from? Okay, nice. Okay, great. Telugu.
Okay, yeah, so the what business you're talking about?
One
Can you
second. Let
send
me,
me the
yeah, let me see if I can just send you that thing. No, just go. Huh? I turned it off. Fine. Yeah, I will. Uh, I'm trying to find it, Karthik. I'll try to send it to you. I can't seem to have it on top of my head. Let me see. Hold on.
Send me later.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I'll try to send it to you later, Karthik. Yeah.
Otherwise, you can send me later at your leisure. But
But basically, what happens is when you're unable to loan initially, and but let's say you have like a credit limit, you use this platform to basically plug in your credit card details, take a small fee, and then they will process an ACH payment to whoever on your behalf.
oh, what's the limit?
Uh, like, I think I found it. One second. It's about $10,000 per month, Karthik.
Give you $10,000 per month.
It's basically like you're using your own credit card and you're paying them for a 3% fee.
Oh, how much is it? How much is the fee?
3%.
Oh,
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's called
You did
it's called Plast.
qualify for that.
There's no qualifying or any such. There's no subscription fees. No.
1,000 and they $300.
Yes, it's a 3% fee. Correct.
Right. Sounds a little bit.
I know. Even I was shocked when I sent it to you actually. Yeah. This might help others also.
Just used it successfully.
Yeah, I heard others used it.
Oh wow.
Yes. So what happened? You can use this, and you can basically pay any vendors using your credit card.
Oh, you get $10,000 every month.
What's that? You get?
You get $10,000 just one time or every month.
No, it depends on how much credit you can use, right? I mean, once let's see if did I send it to you? See it?
And what?
Sent it to you. You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
did
it's
get
it's
that link.
basically like a bill platform, Karthik. This you use credit card. And then typically like landlords and contractors, all of these guys, they'll say, credit card, right? So Plastic charges your credit card and they use your payment, add a 3% fee over that, and then ACH wire or any paper checks, whatever, however form you wanted, they'll do it for you. So essentially you're using your credit card. So it could be 5,000 limit as such. The limit you can spend.
Checks your approves that.
No, 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 no. There's nothing. If you're using Venmo or anything else, right? What you do is you connect your checking account, right? Similarly, Venmo allows you to all. Yeah, yeah.
How does anybody? A lot of people just use the money and don't pay for it.
No, you're connecting your credit card to your. Imagine you're paying a platform. The platform charges 3%, and then they will process the payment to whoever else you want to send it to.
Uh, Making up here too. What did you say?
It's a bill payment platform, basically. So what these bill payment guys do is imagine you're paying that platform. You use your credit card to I'll give you an example. Let's assume that you're the landlord. Okay.
Okay.
Then I have to send you $10,000 today. Okay. So when I don't have cash, I will go into Plastic. On Plastic, I'll enter my credit card details.
Okay.
And on that, instead of $10,000, it will charge me $10,300. It'll take that 3% fee, right? And it'll ask me your details. Let's say I want to send you,
What if the credit card is eternity?
correct, whatever's, so essentially the thing goes on your credit card. When you don't have cash, you can't pull a loan. And then if you're like, send Karthik a check, a physical check, they'll send it to you.
Prove and use that to give and send the money from there.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because I don't have any cash right now, right? So I have to take on that
Yeah.
debt on me. So after that,
Yeah.
I'll have to figure out other ways.
Oh, I charge total $6,000 for my coaching.
So that Karthik, because like I said, I tried accessing your website. When I click on your the bio link, right, the link doesn't open for some reason. So I tried a couple of times. It just wasn't opening. and there was no way to figure out what's the fees and what is it that you're trying to offer and how this entire thing works. So that's why I wanted to set up a call and speak to you.
Yeah, I'm texting my guy about not able to open the bid.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I charge total $6,000. $3,000 is the first deposit. Let's say if you want to start working with me, you put $3,000 down. And then once I get you the deal and we close the deal with the landlord and get your listing live on Airbnb, you pay the rest of the amount, which is $3,000. The total is $6,000. And there's no time frame as such when and how long it is. As long as you get good at it, as long as you start making money and stuff. But over time, you will be able to figure it out. There are clients of mine or students of mine who initially I have quite a lot, but after a while, they picked up the knowledge. They only come back to me when they have questions. Also, in the initial months, I become your co-host. Like we check what's happening with the guests, how to respond, how to talk to them.
Okay. So how can you help me understand how do you shortlist these listings, Karthik, and what's the approach that you take?
I have my own assistant who go and hunt for properties. I tell them where to find the uh, things we're looking for, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how it is located. They keep bringing me the deals. I look analyze the deals. Okay, like recently she sent over 10, 15. We didn't choose any of it, but recently she had sent us all the South Carolina, and we took it. It was pretty good. And it was four bedrooms, two baths, house was gorgeous. The owner was fine. They were already doing some sort of Airbnb. They don't want to do it because the guy lives in Europe and all that. So we just took it over.
Got it. So what's the approach that I'm just trying to go from step one. Like, so what's the approach that you typically recommend your students to take? Is it LLC and use the LLC to basically go and rental?
And then to open LLC, first of all, first step is to make a decision that you want to do this. Second of all, to understand how much it costs. It costs $6,000 to meet, and it would be around 6 to 7. It's like for this 13 kids. Maybe you have to put 2, 3 more to make this thing look better. I would say anywhere around 15K, including my charges, would be too short. So 15K, probably 20K is even better. 15K should 15K, you're good to start the business. And it's the decision you make that you want to do it. Right after that, we go and hunt for properties wherever you're located, wherever you want. It doesn't matter, or anywhere in the US. We will bring you the properties. We will run it by you. You look to it. If you like, I'll break it down for you, like how we are talking right now. We sit down and talk. Hey, this is the deal. This is what it's gonna look like. My experience and my understanding is that for property. If you want to do it, we'll go and do it. If not, we will keep looking for other options and bring you other deals till you think this is the right fit. Once you get that on board, I will talk to the landlord. I will close it on your behalf. So we bring the deal, also close the deals for you. And then sit down and get your listing live on Airbnb. Listing live, put all the descriptions, write pictures, amenities, everything, guest communication, all of that will be done. And slowly start seeing bookings, more reviews, and make your house looking better and better and more moderate from wherever you're sitting. It can be your state or any. And slowly you get to learn the business, and once you're comfortable, you'll just be more passive in coming in. You keep opening more houses. That's the route you want to take.
Got it. Um,
So we'll send you a brochure
mhm.
that also down for you what all the program
Yeah, I think that would be helpful, Karthik. So unfortunately, like I couldn't find any material online to figure out what is it that you offer in your program, right? Document. Mm-hmm. You can look at it. It will help you understand. But got at the same time, I tell people to overthink. Just understand the basics of how this. Make sure you have the money. Just the feeling that if you have to do any business, a lot of money, and own properties, you have to put down payment, rent, that it's a lot. So you're literally starting it just with and we see sometimes first month, sometimes after months. Got it. I do have a couple of questions. Just bear with fit for you and not overthink or it too much. Just go with your gut feel and touch. Got it, Karthik. So I think doing for a couple of years already, and I'm sure it's amazing, awesome, awesome. So I have a couple of questions on the startup costs that you were just talking about, right? Typically, what's the median rent value that you target per month value? Around 2.5 to 3.5K, but usually it will be under 3K itself, unless it's a very good property, maybe 3.2 or something. But between 2.5 to 3.5, and the deposit would be let's assume that it would be about a 7K total, your first month rent, right? No, I don't think 2.5 would be either. Let's put 6.5 should be good. Okay. Let's even find like let's put 3K. Let's put 6K for that. Got it. Let's do 6K. And what would be the furnishing costs for this? Nobody really differs. We find properties which are already furnished or less furnished. Got it. Worry about it. Got it. So yeah. Initially, nobody was doing that. I had to put so much money on that shit. But now I figured properties which are already semi-furnished. Actually, the Charleston we got, it's fully furnished. However, we still have to put more beds. Look at the games that costs us at least 5K, but at least we can get some bookings until we essentially the learn. But over time, you put more stuff. But to begin with, you may not need to put that much money, which are reasonably furnished for you to go through. So probably we can knock it out. Probably let's put 1 to 2K just for on the safe side. If you need for cameras, protection, locks, just a little bit of things. Put it around 2K initially. You're looking at 6K plus 2K as a startup, 8K. Apart from your, I'm putting the fee aside. Got it. Got it. So overall, correct. So now on top of that, when you're looking at your operating costs, like just looking at from a monthly perspective, you again have your 3K rent. Then you have like your utilities. I'm assuming probably like 100 bucks. Ut- Utilities. $500, right? Right, around 500 on utilities. That would, I think, would be like internet, whatever, gas, electric, and all of that included, right? Right. And in addition to that, you have like certain recurring costs, right? Like I would assume, cleaning. Yes. Cleaning and what else? Any other consumables, I believe, right? Anyhow, so if you're looking at recurring costs, of the house, pay you the fee. Right. So that is after the fact that you get the cash, right? But you're getting Airbnb hosts don't pay for it. It's the tenant, it's the guests who pay for it. Totally understand. But still, that's like a not big issue. Obviously, once the guests picked up, you already got the payment by then. So you would use the fee you already got. Right. So roughly how much would that be? Like 100, worth or like, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
To note that down.
Okay, got it. Um, and these leases that you try on, Karthik, typically, what's the length of these leases that we're looking at? So let's say we try to lock in on a property. Are you okay? Okay, got it. So, like from a perspective, Karthik, but I understand from a cost perspective, this is clear. But to shortlist the properties, right? Can you example on like how you tend to shortlist these properties? Like how you figure out okay, this property that we are about to sign a 2 year lease on, this is a good property.
I can tell you already well, but I gave you a breakdown. It's not easy to figure out at this point without knowing the intricacies, basics of the business to figure it out. There are a lot of variables that can allow us to determine if that's a good anywhere, any part of the country.
Got it. No, the reason why I was asking that, Karthik, is because, um, I was like, for instance, like, in New York, you're not allowed to host any Airbnbs, and right? But
Yeah, that's no brainer.
correct. So, but let's say if I'm okay, that's the closest area to me, right? When I simply put in certain dates, when over there, I find like hundreds of properties.
Any of the New York or Jersey has such an outdoor shop with smaller areas. Yeah, any of those. I would not recommend you. Maybe in New York, like Rochester areas.
Okay,
Hoboken, I think there's some strict laws in Hoboken that you need to look into.
got it. So you're saying it doesn't even have to be accessible to me. If it's completely remote, we'll still be able to manage it fully?
I do states. I only saw once. There are times I didn't even talk to an ear.
Okay, got it, got it. And
House reopened. I didn't even see it yet. We got it.
got it. How do you determine the daily rate then? Like based on get other units around them? Like how do you know when you're going?
Check out it. Oh, I've been to 50 states. I kind of guess it has some traction. And also I put on a price
Hmm,
that naturally puts up the prices in the area and gives what at ballpark how much it might take in search. And then be like, oh, these numbers are looking good. If the numbers are looking good, that price. However, it gives you an understanding those are good numbers. That means there is a demand for this area and it's product that can potentially live.